Annually, during the third weekend of June, ham operators worldwide head for the open spaces to compete in their CW and phone events. Before the day arrives, we're briefed on the ground rules and regulations of the competition. Dick WB8VUN is holding our undivided attention on the upcoming event. The morning of the event, members meet at Brunnerdale Seminary. Scott, Rod and Gary, and Everett provide transportation for our equipment. You can tell at a glance how rough it's going to be in the field with these Army surplus vehicles. Everett N8EIL is ready to roll with his load. He's the type of fellow who's ready to help anybody anytime. Our informants tell us he's an ex-Marine, and in spite of that, he's still a hell of a good guy. Our location is on the high ground at Nimishillen Grange. Equipment arrives and the grunts go to work. Our most important unit is the mess hall. And you can really note where the experienced hams congregate. These two, Warren KC8OU and Dick KC8ON, could very well be the call letters on the shingle of a crooked law firm. However, they're actually two pretty good guys. Warren is married and has 3 children and is president of Cobo Water Lines. His greatest ham achievement was dropping a 62-foot tower. Scott, your 70-footer is still a record. Warren served as an infantry platoon leader in the Army. Warren, we just can't fathom how a dog-faced soldier who lived in foxholes can buddy with an ex-airplane driver. Incidentally, Warren winters on an island off the coast of Florida, and any afternoon you can pick up Charlie 6 Alpha Delta Romeo transmitting beer-garbled messages. We understand he's been contacted to appear in Bavarian Beer TV commercials. We only received limited reports on Dager's background. We know Dick's married and retired from Republic Steel. Unlike his infantry friend Warren, Dick served as a fighter pilot in the Army Air Corps. Dick slept in a nice soft bed, ate nothing but the best food, and drank top-shelf booze, and got flight pay to boot. Now what do you think of this sucker, Warren? We understand that Dick's introduction to communications was really spectacular. Ask him about his return from a sortie in a P-51 when he buzzed the tower and struck the guy wires and then leveled the radio antenna that served the entire Far Eastern theater of operations. We understand he received a very warm greeting from his CO when he landed. Scott, the height of this antenna very well may drop you into second place. Another critical job these two performed was logging the attendance. Preparing the windbreak. Here's Harley W8ETK resting after that strenuous tussle with that heavy windbreak and meditating on his duties as one of our trustees. This is another picture of a frenzied activity on field A. This is Don K8AGB, better known as Two-Word Newman. Don's married and has 1 daughter, and he's now retired from a career in sales and is working diligently for his general ticket. Don informs us his greatest radio feat is using his call sign, and also says his poorest feat is using his call sign. Keep on oscillating, Two-Word, you'll make it. Could that be Warren resting again? Up to this point, all we've observed at this event is eating, drinking beer, and taking breaks. When do we go to work? Finally, it looks like something's about to happen. If they'd only make a move. Eureka! At last some activity. What do you mean we have to raise an antenna? Then Alex, W8OJW, says, "You're damn right you're going to raise it. Right there. He thinks he's still in the big war pushing recruits around. Carl, K8AGB in the background, is lifting his heaviest load of the day, that camera. We seem to be making progress in spite of ourselves. The guy in the red shirt, Stan N8FRH, is also loaded down with heavy work. Warren left the rest area long enough to raise a little hell about our progress, but one of the drones fixed his wagon. Progress continues. We have to be on the air by noon. Everett and Bob are hard at it. Dick WB8VUN, our capable trustee and volunteer examiner, is pitching in as usual. Dick's married and has 2 children and works for the Timken Company. He also served 2 years in the U.S. Army. He volunteered to us that his poorest radio feat was blowing the finals in a HW16 one day after he built it. That's how you gain experience to qualify as an instructor, isn't it, Dick? 2 novices, Steve K8RRB and Chuck K8TDQ, practicing fundamentals of electrical circuitry, that is. Neat wiring job, fellas. Now remember, work 1 wire at a time and don't shake hands. It looks like erecting antennas is similar to a WPA project. 25% work and 75% standby. Looks like our efficiency is improving. However, the airplane driver isn't getting his hands dirty. Believe it or not, we finally got all the gold bricks working. And lo and behold, the antenna goes from the horizontal to the vertical position. And Scott, note the guy wires. The Harper family hard at work. Les W8CFJ showing that young pup Bruce N8BQG the correct procedure. Evidently Jess W8LDQ and his XYL Eleanor are standing by to record the possible collapse of the antenna. These nice people are in tune because they both informed us they have 7 children. Jess is a retired electrician from Republic Steel and served time in the Navy, we're not sure whose, and serves the club as a trustee. There are few surviving members who are qualified to supervise the raising of World War II surplus antenna, and judging from Sarge's performance so far, bossing people around seems to be his bag. Here we are assembling the mast with our airplane driver right in the thick of it. This is attaching the pivot arm, and note the airplane driver. Here's the mast going up to its final position. Note those guy wires, Scott. Experienced hands setting up shop for our novices. Novices in action. That hot dog, I mean ham on the right, is Julius K8RQZ. His record of ham accomplishments is a list of nevers. He never had a good instructor. He never had a good radio. He never had a good antenna. He never had a good signal. He never had a good GSO, QSO, whatever SO. Never had a DX, and never had a good fist. This guy can't golf, he can't hunt, he can't fish, he can't take pictures, and he can't bowl. Hell, why don't you hang it up and retire to your rocking chair? Finally, our phone headquarters is set up and ready to transmit. Inside, Bob, Steve, and Friend are hard at it. Bob, Chuck, and Rod are busy racking up points. Here's our CW headquarters with Nelson W8EAR ready for action. Nelson is our very capable CW instructor. He and his ex-YL Polly have 3 children. He's retired from Ohio Bell and is an avid sailing buff. He served 3 years as an ensign in the U.S. Maritime Service. He says his greatest feat in 36 years as a ham was listening to and recording astronaut Garrett on the spaceship Columbia, and his greatest disappointment was not being heard by Whiskey 5 Lima Foxtrot Lima. Note that spaced out look of concentration on Gary's face as he labors in the CW shack. Old Nelson seems to be much more relaxed. Just seems to be frantically searching for a vanishing signal. In spite of all our problems, the box score for the competition was 306 sideband contacts and 420 CW contacts. Our total score with bonus points and multipliers will be approximately 2,500 to 3,000 points, which will place us well in the competition. But the ultimate winners are we as members of the Canton Amateur Radio Club. We enjoy much pleasure from the fellowship and camaraderie, as well as providing a valuable service to our community when called upon. In addition, we are ready to serve in case of emergency or disaster. I'm sure we are all proud to be members of this club.
Sit in this front chair here. Sit right down as though you're signing in.
As if I was actually doing something.
Doing something, and welcome to the Canton Amateur Radio Club Field Day site. Ted's going to sit down here. He's going to sign in as one of the many ham radio operators. So far we've had 25 amateurs and about 8 or 9 visitors here at our 2007 Field Day location at 2345 Baum Avenue, Canton Township, Stark County, Ohio. Canton Amateur Radio Club is on the air for Field Day 2007. 73.
So what's our project right now, Mr. Shrigley?
Well, we are attempting to build a satellite compatible dual band 2 meter and 440 Yagi. This is the 2 meter portion, and carefully hidden in the bag is the 440 portion, or 70 centimeters.
Who's your helper, Mr. Shrigley?
Well, this is my son, Jerry Shrigley III, the continuation of the Jerry Shrigley trilogy.
Is this your first field day, young Mr. Shrigley?
No, it's not my first, but I haven't been out for a while.
Okay.
I was out back when I got my license when I was 11.
11?
11.
What do you want to do here today? Just some of everything, or one thing in particular?
A lot of everything.
Bill, if in the heat of the contest you forget, here's your very own Morse code chart. So what you doing there, Bill?
I don't know. This thing's come up saying time was off.
Time was off?
Yeah, who knows?
Didn't you have internet time
never seen
protocol?
This computer before.
Yeah.
But at least it's good. It looks like it's good. It's Windows 98.
Oh, great. A classic.
That means that the LPT port will work without problem.
So where are we? What is this?
This is the VHF UHF station, and we're trying to get the computer hooked up. We have about 46 minutes till liftoff. Mike Popa.
Yeah. Mike who?
General Mike.
General Mike.
Yeah, General Mike.
All right. So what's your plan to win here, Mike?
What's my plan to win? I didn't really have a plan to win. I just planned on having fun.
Yeah, where's them cue cards you had, Mr. Hannon?
Yeah, they're right here. My motto, if you're not calling CQ, you're losing.
Okay.
This is a color-coded chart of all of the section abbreviations.
Uh-huh.
Done by number and by alphabetical letter in each successive numbered area. And of course the cheat sheets for the program.
Uh-huh. Hey, Roger, what you drinking?
We go get the Zeus.
Yeah,
We're gonna get the Zeus and bail every.
and we're gonna go back and get the Zeus
We,
and we'll...
we would run that 10-meter Omni Plus, that Omni D, the Zeus, because we didn't have to the day before computers. That's
How's it going, Mrs. Dearman?
So-so.
So.
Still loads. What's up? Oh, that's for the hour. Don't hear
that's something to know. I think you did enough.
Excellent lunch, Mrs. Popa. Very good.
It's on the white filter now.
Yeah.
We'll go the narrow filter.
down. I'll take care of half the noise.
It's working. It's not.
There you go.
The wide filter, it didn't work.
The white filter's just tearing too much trash.
No, it didn't hear the side tone. This is wrong. You get this backwards.
The key is backwards.
That's what I thought.
Damn it.
Damn thing is backwards.
You're right.
Key or type none. Maybe that's the problem.
What was the other one?
I don't know. I think I tried Curtis A.
just
I think
change
I
it, see
tried
if we-
Curtis A.
Curtis A, okay.
So let's just tab. Okay. We have to hit enter, right? Just keep hitting enter.
Yeah.
Roger, I copy your 2 Alpha Tennessee. Please copy 2 Alpha Ohio. Over. Thank you. Good luck. QRZ from Whiskey 8 Alpha Lima. November 4, Victor Zulu, go ahead. Roger, I copy your 1 Echo Tennessee. Please copy 2 Alpha Ohio. Over. Now, as long as we keep our buckets in the seats, our seats in the buckets, then we will prevail. That is what's required in a case like this. Constant operation. Good luck. 7-3.
Where's it due? Yeah, he's gone because he knows he's a dupe. Yeah, that's the same guy again. Oh shoot. Jesus! Who screwed on with my key? Who opened up the space here? Must have been
It was your own fault.
Thank you. Good luck to you too. Victor Echo 2,
November X-ray 8 Juliet.
Okay, November X-ray 8 Juliet. I think it is your 2 Alpha Missouri.
Roger, your 2 Alpha Ohio.
Thank you. Good luck. This is Kilo 0, Germany Queen.
Ta-da. November X-ray 8 Juliet. November X-ray 8 Juliet. November X-ray 8 Juliet. November X-ray 8 Juliet. Roger, please copy 2 Alpha Ohio. 2 Alpha Ohio.
Good luck in the contest. Good luck to you, 73. This is Whiskey 4 Alpha Papa, W4AP. QRZ, field day.
November X-ray 8. I'm all screwed up now. You got me all nervous.
Heading in uniform, go ahead. Papa, W4AP, QRZ, field day.
November X-ray 8 Juliet.
The 5 November Echo, go ahead. This is Kilo 5 November Echo. We are 2 Alpha Arkansas. 2 Alpha Arkansas, over. Okay, we can copy 2 Alpha Arkansas. Please copy Whiskey 4 Alpha Papa, 2 Alpha Alabama. QSO, good luck. Good luck to you. This is Whiskey 4 Alpha Papa, QRZ, field day.
November X-ray 8 Juliet.
Romeo Papa, go ahead. 4 Alpha Papa, W4AP, QRZ.
November X-ray 8 Juliet.
Man, we had a lot of you coming in there that time. Let's try it one more time. W4AP, QRZ.
November X-ray 8 Juliet.
Papa, W4AP, QRZ, field day.
November X-ray 8 Juliet.
November X-ray 8, Juliet, go ahead.
2 Alpha Ohio.
Okay, we copy 2 Alpha Ohio. Please copy 2 Alpha Alabama.
Roger, 73.
73, good luck. This is Whiskey 4 Alpha 3, Bravo, Bravo Radio. North Florida. Get it right this. Thank you, Field A, Whiskey 0, Echo Buck.
November X-ray 8 Juliet. November X-ray 8 Juliet.
Again.
November X-ray 8 Juliet. November X-ray 8 Juliet.
November X-ray 8 again.
Juliet. Juliet.
November X-ray 8 to what?
Juliet. Say Japan.
Japan. Japan. Japan.
Juliet, November, X-ray 8 Kilo.
Say Norway, X-ray 8 Japan a couple of times.
Norway, X-ray 8 Japan, Norway, X-ray 8 Japan, Norway, X-ray 8 Japan.
Norway, X-ray 8 here.
Hi. You hungry? Trying to clean up the mess.